Welcome back to your lofty program, State of the Nation, where we hasten the motions for national development. Honestly, we are all in this together when it comes to national development. And one of the major factors in national development is the essence of security. I don't like using the word insecurity because you're being negative. Security is a positive word. We work towards that. This morning, we're going to delve into security in terms of the Federal Capital Territory, that is our Abuja. What is security all about? What are the things that are there for us to key into so that we can be part of our own personal security? With me in the studio this morning is Mr. Peter Olumuji. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
He is the Secretary of the Command and Control Center of the FCT, Security Services Department. And like I said earlier, we are dealing and talking about security, and then he is in a good position to make us understand what security is all about in terms of the FCTA. My brother, when we started out this morning on ITV, we ran an inference into what happened to one of our sitting senators, Senator Ufai Uba, whose convoy was attacked by assailants. Some lives were lost. We don't like that. We're not proud of it. We are looking for ways of mitigating things like that so that it doesn't occur again. We don't like situations of it has happened, then we start running. And I guess that is where your position comes in. You'll be able to see it afar so that we can mitigate the situation. In terms of the FCT and your office as the Secretary of the Command and Control Center for Security, what should we expect from you?
Well, thank you very much. In FCT, like most of us would have seen yesterday, the Commissioner of Police was at Kawo village in Boa Area Council for a confidence building operation. And when he went there, he was able to really talk to the residents there and to assure them that the FCT administration are always concerned about the security of everyone residing in the FCT. So the Command and Control Center is complementing the efforts of the security agencies in FCT.
Okay, so can you talk to us about your mandates as in the Command and Control Center? What do you actually do?
Yes, our mandate is to provide them security coverage for relevant SDAs. SDA means the Secretary, Departments and agencies within the FCT. And these relevant agencies are those that do routine work on a daily basis. Like you have the Environmental Protection Board, you have the Directorate of Road Traffic Services, you have the Social Development Secretariat, and you also have the Development Control, which is under the AMSI. Now, we provide them security, to ensure that their routine daily operation is carried out without interference from hoodlums, which normally attack them when they are trying to sanitize the FCT and the city center as a whole.
From your disposition now, let me make it lighter, in a lighter mood. In other words, you're not about we everyday people.
No.
Like you're all about
personnel of government. It's good though because they are doing government work and they need protection. But we need clarification here that people like me and Charity that are
can we people, approach your center?
Yes, you can approach the center in the sense that we've received numerous calls from residents whenever they have challenges, especially security challenges also. Because from the call center, we can always get in touch with any relevant security agency within the FCT. And we have also the residents writing in to the Honorable Minister, even to the Command and Control Center, whenever they identify security threats within their neighborhood. And we're able to also respond to it by informing the relevant SDAs within the FCT. And when it comes to security issue also, we also inform the relevant security agencies to take proper action.
What you're saying in essence now is when we see something, we can afford to say something by calling your office.
That is it.
Irrespective of the fact that your government officials are not there as we speak.
That is it.
But there's a security breach.
That is
we
it.
can afford to call you.
100%.
Okay, now, when you started out, you talked about being at Buhari yesterday for a confidence building meeting. I would like to know, Nigerians as well would want to know, are we saying that there's no confidence between the citizenry and the security personnel? What was the need for that confidence building meeting?
Yes, you know, if you look at the social media, people carry a lot of fake news and misinformation about the security situation within the FCT. FCT, I can assure you, is relatively secured, and most time because of the availability of the social media, where anybody can be a journalist now, even from his or her own bedroom. You know, they post security situation, negative security situation about the FCT.
Even without the knowledge.
Even without their knowledge. I have had opportunity of interviewing one or two persons whenever they send me these messages, you know, and whenever I interrogate them, I ask them their source. Some of them don't even read what is contained in what they are forwarding. They just forward it, and they are happy. And before you know, they start. And you know the way the social media works is like a stream of water. It moves, it flows faster. You know. So what we do, what the Commissioner of Police went to do yesterday, is to let the people residing there and the entire FCT know that it is not the way people are raising issue negatively about security challenges in the FCT. That is not how it is. The security agencies are always on red alert to always respond to any negative situation.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And I guess at this juncture, I would like to give our viewers some numbers that they can access easily. Because he has just told us now that their job designation is not just taking care of government officials on duty that might warrant insecurity. That you and I, the everyday people, we can benefit from that too. Little wonder, there are some numbers that I am going to reel out to you right now, and I will advise you, please pick up a pen and paper and put them down. Because when we say we are in this together, if you don't have where to translate the information you have, the information is as good as being useless. I guess right now you have your pen and paper with you. I will start by giving you the first number, which is 0809 993 6313. I'll repeat myself. 0809 993 6313. This number has multiple access. It is not a case of if you are talking in, another person cannot call. As many as 10, 20 people can call at the same time. It has multiple access. So don't be shy that it's not going through. Maybe it's the network or this. Just keep at it. The call will get through. There is another number I'm going to reel out to you again. This one is the WhatsApp number. The number is 0704 212 8340. I repeat myself. 0704 212 8340. This is a WhatsApp number. For those of you that have fast fingers and you want to send a message, or maybe the network is not going as at that time, put together your WhatsApp message and then send to that number. It will get across. And the last number is 0803 123 0330. I'll say that again. 0803 123 0330. Those are the three numbers that we have for you. And don't get scared. Those numbers are toll free. Even when there is no credit on your phone, you can call those numbers. Like I said before, security is our business. We are in it together. And like the Ministry of Information says, if you see something, say something. Our secretary here at the Command and Control Center, they are waiting for what you have to say so that things can get better and security can be everybody's business. My brother, we quite appreciate what you're doing for the personnel of government that are doing some, at times, some risky job, in quote. And at the same time, you're saying we, the everyday people, we can always call into and then make sure that security is on our side. What is your word to the average Nigerian out there?
Yes, my word to the average Nigerian out there is to have confidence in the relevant security agencies, have confidence on the police, have confidence on the NSCDC officer, have confidence in all the security agencies, because most of the time we believe they will not respond to our call. But time again and again have proved that wrong. People that have been able to get in touch with the call center have seen quick response to their call, you know.
Okay.
And we want them to know that these call centers you have just reeled out operate 24/7. What it means that from morning till night, Monday to Sunday, you can call anytime, and somebody is always there to pick your call, and appropriate action will be taken.
Concerning fake news, can you just tell Nigerians and tell Nigerians the basics for an ordinary Nigerian to know that this particular information you're about to share is not true or is fake news? How? Because most Nigerians, like you said, they don't even know. Whatever they see, they just speak. Some they say share, they share. They don't know the source. No. How would people identify a fake information when you see it on social media?
Yes, one of the ways you can identify fake information or fake news is that the mainstream media houses will not be part of it. You will not see it being streamlined. Being streamed by the main media outfit. Then, secondly, most of this fake news has an element of using a wrong website. At times, you see it has HTTP, which is not secured. Without the S,
okay.
And they just share it. At times, most of these websites are even malwares that could also corrupt your own system. Then again, whenever you see any news, it's always good to go to the main website of such organization. For example, now, if there's a news about FCTA and you've seen it on social media, it's always good to approach the relevant body and make inquiry about that particular information. But what most of our people do is that they just want to be the fastest finger in sharing the news. They don't want to verify such a news.
Thank you. Because I was even looking at one aspect that I keep telling my people. If you see any message that does not have credit, if I send you a message,
source.
you will know
that does not have a source.
If it doesn't have a source, that is the beginning of fake news. Let me ask you this. It has to do with our everyday people. We mix with people on a daily basis. The average Nigerian is scared of giving information because at the end of the day, the security architecture that you've given the information to might end up telling the culprit that, oh, it was this man that gave us that information. You understand my drift?
I do.
Nigerians are scared of giving information. What kind of protection mechanism do you have in place? If somebody tells you, there are armed robbers in our house, they're about going now, I can recognize one of them. You know, if that kind of a message filters back to the armed robber, they will come back and kill that person. What are the protection mechanisms you've put in place for information given by the populace?
Yes.
To protect them.
Most of the time, the information passed to the call center are always treated with utmost confidentiality. We don't reveal our source. We just work on that particular information. Then also, I want to advise the populace that don't be afraid in passing on information to the government agency. Most of the ones that are closest to us are the police divisions.
Of course.
I always advise people, if you have confidential information, walk up to into the police division and ask for the DPO. The DPOs have been trained.
In most cases, they will tell you the DPOs don't
Before, how can you get to the DPO? Before you get to the DPO, from the counter.
Yes,
how do you get to the DPO?
Yes, I'm coming. Now,
how do you get to the big man?
There's no way a policeman at the counter will stop you from seeing the DPO of a particular division.
Are you saying this? Now, say it loud and clear.
Yes, I am saying it now because I want to let them know that the DPO is a public figure. Okay. And it can be accessed by anybody. You have the right, it's your right to request in seeing the DPO. That is number one. Number two, I always advise people close to me and in any forum I find myself that always have the number of the police division in your jurisdiction. That means the DPO's number, the DCO number. The DCO means the Divisional Crime Officer, and also the SO, the station officer of that division. Every one of us reside in one police jurisdiction or the other. And aside that, also have the number of the FCT control room, which are 3. You know, when you have all this number, if you are having any challenge at the divisional level, you can always call the FCT control room number, and your information will be treated with utmost confidentiality and the dispatch needed.
Okay, okay, that's a good one. And to you, the viewers out there, I'm sure you're busy assimilating the information that my brother here, Peter Olumuji, is passing on to us. Like we keep saying, for everything, information is key. If you have an information to pass on, he's telling us now that you are protected. Don't be scared of passing on information and you say, oh, maybe they would tell the perpetrator that I was the one that gave the information. He's telling us here and now that there is no cause for alarm. Truly no cause for alarm. It's high time we dance to this. It's high time we key into this. We are all in this together. Security is our business. For God's sake, let us help ourselves. You have anything for us, Charity?
Yeah, said it all. I would have loved to extend this, but I know that I'm sure that we'll call on him whenever the next time we want to have him back, because this particular discussion, when it has to do with security,
it's an all-important
a very important discussion that must continue. And his center, this particular center, is very important that not only FCT residents, but Nigerians also know about it. I believe anybody outside FCT can also call concerning the situation. If the people in the FCT cannot reach out, cannot go there physically, they can as well place a call to that place, right?
Yes.
All right, we'll take a short break, and when we return, the program continues. Please do stay with us.